Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And going for Atlanta, Hurston Waldrop.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Byron Buxton. Hey! Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. He's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That misses.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 1 out, the runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to 3rd.
Heads up base running right there.
That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Ground ball to the right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And it gets by him. That one fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Brooks lead the next Twin up to hit. That's off the
plate, ball 1.
It's 1-0.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A 3-run homer. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 1st, and on the hill for the Twins, Connor Prelip. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Here's Nico Hoerner.
Hey.
This one in the air, right field. And there's 1 away. High fly ball right field. Wallner on the move. Takes it in for the out. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Judge rips that one. And that will end the inning. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Foul ball there. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. Gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swinging a foul out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge moving under this one. 2 away now. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Austin Martin getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
In the dirt, but kept close. Martin off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Carson Kelly.
Ball.
Prelip, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2022. Right through there for a strike.
That's ball 2.
And they'll do it again. 2-2. Slider misses outside. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton takes it in for the out. And there's one down. 1 out man at first. Here's Mauricio Dubon. And that's off. The inside edge. Ball one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
There's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Man at first, one away. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 8.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now a chance for Eli White. Laser, base hit. Here comes Kelly. He'll score easily. They're on the board, 4-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner on the go, and it's fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Runner on the go again. There's the ball. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. That misses, and it's 2-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Line shot into the gap should score at least one. One run is in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by one. A 2-run double.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Corner. Stands in now, looks at that one inside. Check swing called strike. And the count even at 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. It's an RBI single, tie ball game, 4-4.
Ball, that's out.
That's in there. Strike one. Riley wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Tied at 4. That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 2-2. Horner on the go. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. Buxton returns it to the infield. That holds the runner at second base.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton on his way over, and that will end the inning. Back at Truist Park, now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now pitching for the
Ronaldo
Twins.
Lopez
Number
into the game.
Ronaldo Lopez.
That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike one. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Bell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Inside.
Ball in.
2 balls, no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. Larnach stands at first with 1 out. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop Brooks Lee.
And that was a little bit high. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge on the move to the alley. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Carson Kelly. That's down and in.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you.
So up next, Mauricio Dubon. Golden opportunity right here.
No, inside.
2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the last half of the third. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Three 0 down. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball over to first, and that is a big first out.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Challenge from behind the dish here. 2 on, 1 out. Check swing, but he went too far, and the count is 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 8-4. 1 down. Eli White next up for the Braves. Ripped into right field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
In there at the knees for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That one lifted to left. Martin settles under it. 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Ground ball left side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. The 1-0. In the air, right field. Judge settles underneath it. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Not able to hold up on that pitch in the dirt. Strike 1.
Ball, that's out.
The Twins down by 4. Top half of inning number 4.
Aye.
Check swing called strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Twins.
So digging in, Luke Diesel. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Buxton gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Nope, that's inside. Nope.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Just missed.
Inside.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 9-4. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Late with the swing there.
Ball, that's in.
That one finds the zone. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Nope. Ball one.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, that fastball drilled
right
him.
there.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So, man aboard, Mauricio Dubon. Next up for the Braves. This one smacked out to left center. And it's into the gap. Baldwin around second, headed for third. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Ball down.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Nice grab. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Martin.
Ball one.
Last couple of
that's
pitches
out.
breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Good job to fight that one off.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Outside with a breaking ball. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball two.
And that one finds its way through. And out to aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now pitching for the
Tyler
Twins,
Kinley comes on now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Riley takes it to the bag. That's one. And that's all they'll get.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like a chance.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. The Twins down 5, trying to battle back. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Eli White. Outside
Nope, that's a
low,
ball.
and that's ball 1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking,
Nope, that's foul.
and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That's too
Whoa,
low.
that's
Ball
down.
2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris II.
On the ground, right side. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for
So the lineup flips over. So here's Horner now.
Nico Horner.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
That pretty much
Up
split the
next
zone
for
down the
the
middle, and
Braves,
those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Austin Riley.
Hey!
Base hit center field. Horner flies around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
He was all over.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Cole Sands.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And Judge takes a strike. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Twins, Josh Bell.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Braves,
reliever out of the pen,
number
Daysbel
62,
Hernandez.
Daysbel
And he's got a nice lead to work with,
Nope.
so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one at the knees for a strike. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Harris fires it in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Shortstop Brooks Lee.
Aye.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Wallner in the box now, takes strike one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything
That's ball
with.
2.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Stays alive. Man at second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Foul ball. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first, and that's the inning. Back at Truist Park, now it's the Atlanta catcher, Carson Kelly. The 0-1, and there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And first offering is fouled off.
Inside ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball. That pitch is out.
The Braves up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the
Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Up and in, and it's 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
That's a base hit, So a runner aboard to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
On the ground to third, might be two. Riley tossed to second, onto Olson. That's two. Bases empty after the double play. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3.
Nope.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely. And just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
2 down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Banda.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Long run, nice grab. 1 down. And next for Atlanta, Eli White.
Ball.
The Braves up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing called strike. And 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Liner snagged at first. There's the strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That one outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Smoked on the ground to second. First out in the top of the 8th.
Ball. Ball, that's upstairs.
And another ball. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 8th.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Man, that got him square in the mask. And now 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Way inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Now pitching for
So
the
they bring
Braves,
on the veteran,
number
Martin
32.
Perez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That one fouled off. Perez, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. Outside corner, got him looking. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Nico Hoerner.
Hey.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. And a man aboard. In the air, right field. Wallner drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 out man at first. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game.
Yeah.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Hoerner leads off first with 1 away. Hoerner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Number 65, Cody Larson.
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. That clips the corner. Outside, and it's a full count.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Now it's the DH, Drake Baldwin. So a change being made at first base. Braves going with a pinch runner. Jake McCarthy getting some more speed on the bases. And that one in the air center field. Buxton in position, and that is that. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
In a situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early, and he didn't right there.
And a good start to the inning.
Ball one.
Out to short, Duvall. To Horner at second for one.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
In the dirt. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground.
Flips it, one at second,
Yeah,
and
you're
that's
out.
all they'll get. So it's their last chance in this one. Byron Buxton will hit next. That catches the outside corner. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Perez is just one strike away.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Steps off, checks the runner at first.
That's a ball.
Cut on and missed, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Your footsteps through the dark, the colors shape an amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking that I